Hello, my name is Maureen, and I would like to welcome everyone to the Tuesday World Meditation. Today, I join you from my home in Boulder, Colorado. This sacred time and space that we are in tonight is devoted to our shared practice of entering stillness and of giving together. So before we begin, let us surround and protect ourselves with the love and the grace of God. Tonight, I'd like to share a passage, actually some passages with you from the new message related to our practice of decision making. These teachings were received by Marshall Van Summers throughout the years. I've chosen passages from 3 different books. I chose these passages because I needed to reignite a fire under me, and they have been instrumental in doing that. So I'd like to share them with you. The first is from the chapter called Inspiration from Wisdom from the Greater Community, Volume 2. The most important thing is that you are able to inspire yourself. Though you will need inspiration from others, it is your ability to renew your purpose and determination and to remind yourself of your greater responsibilities that will make all the difference. To be self-directed or inner-directed requires that your motivation can be renewed and rededicated from within you. Without this, you will not get beyond the first barrier or obstacle that stands in your way. And indeed, many people do not proceed beyond these first obstacles. Inspiration is something that you must generate within yourself. You must seek it and in your environment and in your relationships. To seek it in the environment, you must direct yourself to those individuals, to those events, even to those historical accounts that reinforce your conviction and commitment and remind you that greater things are possible given true determination, true companionship, and a worthy goal. Indeed, the lives of inspiring people can serve to help you here tremendously, for they have risen above their own circumstances. They have risen above their own concerns. They have risen above their own priorities to respond to a greater need in the world. They were not that different from you. The thing that distinguishes them from others is an abiding need within them and their ability to respond to the world. One wrong companion can spoil the whole endeavor. Think of it like this. You are going to climb a great mountain. This requires equipment and preparation. This requires planning and determination. It requires that you resolve certain conflicts at the outset in order to proceed. The journey is going to require tremendous strength and dedication. It is going to require some very wise planning, and it is going to require worthy and capable companionship. If one companion does not share this, he or she can undermine the whole expedition. One person whose commitment is not genuine can cast doubt upon everyone's focus and purpose. All right, the next chapter is on perseverance, and that too is from Wisdom from the Greater Community, Volume 2. Do not think that if the journey is meant for you, it will be easy and you will not have times of great conflict. Do not think that if this is meant for you, that you will be able to pass through the thresholds without great effort and determination. Do not think that if this is meant for you, you will not have times of great misgiving and doubt. How will you know if this is right for you? Because you will know. And as knowledge becomes stronger in you, you will be able to proceed where others have departed. Do not think that you are always in the right place doing the right thing. If that were the case, your world would be very different from what it is today. You can miss great opportunities. They will not come again. Do not pacify yourself and think, well, I didn't get it this time around. I'll get it the next time around. There may not be another time around. Don't be casual about things that will determine your life. And do not think that knowledge is guiding you yet. Do not think that knowledge is determining everything you do, for you are not the master and you are not masterful. Do not take for granted things that require serious decisions and self-determination. Do not give yourself that escape, or you will disable yourself from becoming potent and effective in life, and you will not realize your responsibilities. To go from a fixed human viewpoint to a greater community perspective represents a tremendous expansion. It requires more effort, more consistency, and more determination than meeting even the normal range of challenges. But people want great things. They want magnificent relationships. They want totally satisfying careers. They want spiritual wisdom, and they want great inner certainty. We say it is very good to want those things, but what are you willing to give for them? You cannot bargain here. You don't get the sale price. You don't get wisdom at 1/2 off. You don't buy one and get one free. You have to give what is needed to give, however much that is. Knowledge and wisdom do not come cheap. Though there is no price tag, they require a great and consistent self-application. You cannot go to a seminar and walk out a man or woman of knowledge. Some things will require great determination, but only for a short time. Other things will require great determination on an ongoing basis. Knowledge is your guide, but for knowledge to be your guide, you must become strong with knowledge. You must become open to knowledge and able to follow it and to discern its movements and direction. These are not simple things. You cannot simply assume that you have the ability. You must earn the ability. You can imagine that you can do that. A great artist or athlete can do, but in reality, you haven't developed the skill. It is the same with this. You can imagine you are living a life of knowledge. You can imagine that you are doing exactly the right thing, but this is imagination. If this preparation is right for you, you will know. At first, your sense of it may be very weak and faltering, but as you proceed, it will grow stronger and stronger. And as your sense of commitment and determination is set free from your personal ambitions and need for self-importance, then your commitment and determination will have a strength that will be able to abide with you and that you can rely upon as a foundation for living and progressing in life. All of this is possible for you if you will persevere. You will reach your determination if you keep going. If you allow the journey to be what it is instead of trying to determine what it must be, then you will not lose your way in life. You will not try to take shortcuts, which will end up wasting your time and energy by leading you nowhere. You have come to the world to make a journey. Your journey is your gift. And all along the journey, you give those things that are yours to give. Things you had never intended to give, and things you never knew you had to give. If you persist, others will follow you. They will keep you in their sights, and you will keep them moving forward. There are those who are ahead of you who are persisting. They are keeping you moving forward. When you have relationships like this, then you have a greater accountability in life beyond your own wishes and shifting desires. Here you owe it to others to persevere as much as you owe it to yourself. This is the beginning of real strength and determination. This is the beginning of learning a greater way. It will be your relationship and the needs of the world that will prompt you to undertake a great effort to give yourself more completely than you would ever give yourself for your own purposes alone. We celebrate this great journey because this is a great measure of truth that will measure out happiness and meaning for you. The next is a chapter called Illness and Healing, and it's from Building a Foundation for a New Life. It takes great intention to live in the world with determination, with patience, and with compassion for others. The world seems to erode these things and disappoint these things or even undermine these things. If you are honest with yourself, there will be disappointment. You will make mistakes. You will fall and fail certain objectives. Other people will fall objectives or fail objectives. The whole nation may fail its objectives. Failure is all around you. Depression is all around you. Discouragement is all around you. Dishonesty is all around you. So it takes great determination to rise above these things, to alter your engagement with people, and to seek out those who have greater courage and incentive in life. The world, in a sense, is a very unhealthy place to be from the standpoint of who you really are. It is constantly problematic. It has tremendous hazards, many of which are unseen and unforeseen. The human environment is full of discouragement, disappointment, grievance, and corruption. The physical body requires great care to function well, and even here, illness or injury may attend you. The specter of discouragement can be overwhelming, and many people are overwhelmed by this. So, it takes great determination, and this determination must arise out of a sense of a greater purpose in life, a purpose that is stronger, more persistent, and more life-generating than all of the other factors in your life that would seek to weaken you and to undermine this incentive. Beyond all the speculation about the cause of illness and all the remedies, some of which are very helpful, there is this fundamental question, because this fundamental question will determine whether you have this greater determination in life, this greater commitment to be here, to weather the storms of the world, to overcome the discouragement and disappointments that you will experience and will see around you. Will you have this greater determination? This is not a product of willpower or personal affirmation. It must come from a deeper place within you, a deeper mind. The mind we call knowledge, the mind that God has created, the mind that you had before you came here, the mind that you will have after you depart. It is taking the steps to knowledge, then, that brings you to the source of your strength, your integrity, and your determination. It is this determination beyond even the will to live and the fear of losing your life that will propel you into the world with a greater strength and courage. It is not just that you are resisting illness and old age. It is that you have important things to do and that they are not done yet. And now you are being driven, not by fear or anger or personal force. You are being fueled by a greater incentive from the center of your being. And now, please join me in a 30-minute stillness practice and take whatever time you need to read your own step and enter stillness when you are ready. Nasti Navarikara. While we are in this place of stillness, think of someone in need and then send them a quality that you wish to receive yourself. Send that individual that quality. Send them love or strength, faith or encouragement, determination or surrender, acceptance or self-discipline, whatever they need to bring about resolution in their lives. In stillness, send them what they need now, without trying to solve their problems or strengthen a preferred outcome. In giving, we also receive, and in this giving, these qualities are strengthened within ourselves. Nasinavarikara. May we all have the determination to do what we came here and to give our gifts to the world. Thank you all for coming.